will make your legs look incredible. Call 1-800-WEST-MET to set up a free consultation with our varicose vein experts. Get the smooth, sexy legs you deserve.
The Los Angeles wildfires are still burning. Over an estimated $250 billion destroyed. We are Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. If you have lost loved ones, your home, business, or property because of the Los Angeles wildfires, call us now or visit CaliWildfireLawsuit.com.
This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Now at 11, breaking news near the campus of Crenshaw High School. A stabbing investigation underway. What we're learning right now.
PCH has reopened, but not to everyone. I'm Niku Kazori in the Pacific Palisades, and we have more information on the restrictions that drivers will face.
And we're getting ready for a big warm-up weather-wise. Shayla Girardin in for Brianna as we count down to the weekend. Good morning. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. We're live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Philip Palmer.
And I'm Giovanna Lotta. We begin at 11 a.m. with this breaking news. The LAPD is investigating a stabbing near Crenshaw High School. That's in South LA. It does not appear that the stabbing happened on campus, but rather in a residential area just north of the school along 11th Avenue. Police say it looks like it was the parent of a student who was stabbed around 9 o'clock this morning. At last check, 2 people had been arrested, and officers were still looking for another person. Right now, there's no word on what might have led up to that stabbing.
Also, students at several LAUSD schools are walking out of their classrooms today in protest over the Trump administration immigration policies. You're looking live from Air 7, and that's where we find Scott Reif with some of the details on this walkout. Scott.
Yeah, Philip, well, several hundred students. This group right here is from Woodrow Wilson High School in El Sereno, and they're right next to County General Hospital. We've seen them join up with other groups that came from other schools, and what they're doing is they're doing their walk, as you said, in protest of President Trump's administration and immigration policies, and they're headed towards City Hall. So basically right now there's several hundred, but it looks like as they merge with more and more of these students from different schools, it could be larger than that. Last time we followed a protest like this, they ended up going down Cesar Chavez to Spring and then into downtown to City Hall. So it could have some traffic implications. They do have crossing guards with them, but trying to keep the students off of the street, on the sidewalk, just to keep it safe. And certainly LAPD knows they're headed down to that rally. It could be, again, a rather large group right there in downtown in front of City Hall. Probably closer to 11:30. They planned on 11, but it looks like they're running a bit late. Philip, Giovanna?
Okay, Scott, thank you. Commuting on the west side just got a little easier. A portion of Pacific Coast Highway reopened this morning after part of the road was damaged due to the Palisades fire and the recent storms.
But as Eyewitness News reporter Niku Kazori explains, there are a few restrictions.
A 9-mile stretch of PCH has reopened, but not to everyone. There are some restrictions in place. That portion of PCH is between Chautauqua Boulevard and Pacific Palisades and Carbon Beach Terrace in Malibu. PCH reopened to burn zone residents, essential businesses, workers, and school buses. LAPD and LASD will be on site to provide information on how to get an access pass if you need one. You can pick up a pass from Malibu City Hall from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and the Disaster Recovery Center on Pico Boulevard from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
You know, as long as people are coming with respect, and as long as people are coming for the right reasons, I think it's quite healing. You know, I think with mental health and everything high on the agenda these days, it might do a lot of good for the community to come back together and help each other and share memories, stories. Even if you don't know people, just to stand and talk to people who are in the same mindset of you.
PCH is reduced to 1 lane in each direction with a 25-mile-per-hour speed limit between Chautauqua Boulevard and Carbon Beach Terrace. Keep in mind, some intersections are on flashing red and should be treated as a 4-way stop, even if the intersection is dark because of a power outage. And as agencies work to clean up fire and storm damage, there may be times where a hard closure is necessary. Caltrans will give notice of those closures. In Pacific Palisades, Niku Kazori, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
And look at that windy start to a Thursday morning. Some high winds early this morning in Porter Ranch. A wind advisory is in effect until noon in the Newhall Pass area as well. There's also a dust and ash advisory across the Palisades and Hughes fire burn areas. Shayla Girardin is in today for Brianna, and she has a look at the forecast. Shayla.
Yes, we might be on the tail end of that advisory, but still seeing some winds across the area. So that advisory you mentioned in place till noon. You'll notice up the I-5, even impacting western portions of LA into Ventura. Winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour, but gusts, especially for higher elevations, up to 45 miles per hour. You'll notice that's exactly where we're seeing the winds this morning. So it's really that Santa Ana wind corridor, not quite as breezy, but anywhere from 15 to 30 mile per hour gusts from Santa Clarita down into Malibu, even Malibu Hills, seeing gusts close to 30 miles per hour. Now, those are gradually going to die down as we head into the afternoon, but expect if you're in western portions of LA, you're going to continue to see those breezy conditions. LAX right now seeing some hazy skies and temperatures already warming up for us. Low 60s and winds pretty light for you, just coming in over 10 miles per hour. Temperatures today really comfortable out there, so we are continuing to see above average conditions, and we have quite the warming trend coming our way. You'll notice LA, Inland Orange County coming in mid 70s. Inland Empire, though, almost to 80 degrees. Beaches in those upper 60s. Mountains only making it to the 50s. And low desert, you are in the 80s today. But brace yourself for what's to come. We have quite a mini heat wave, we'll call it. I'll break it all down in the full forecast. But for now, Philip and Giovanna, I'll toss it back to you two.
All right, Shayla, we'll see you then. Thank you. And now to the Middle East. Hamas has returned the bodies of 4 hostages to Israel as part of the ceasefire deal. A mother and her 2 young children were killed, with each side blaming the other for the deaths. ABC's Rena Roy has the details.
Heartbreak in Israel after the bodies of 4 hostages were handed over.